on the Vulture. Aliens have invaded South Georgia, and Vulture field reporter Julian Ortiz goes into the field to find out why they're here. Plus, the pasta pooter has terrorized hundreds of hungry Americans and is on the run from government authorities. Investigative reporter Tavin Cochran sits down with the flatulence fiend in an exclusive interview. And a preview of the clash of the talk show hosts as Dr. Phil and Steve Harvey fight for the middleweight title. All that and more coming up on The Vulture.
Good afternoon. I'm Chris Haynes with your Vulture Look at the World. It's National Lard Day and my girlfriend's birthday. Happy birthday, sweetie. Last night, riots broke out in Lithuania after it was announced that UC Sabonis would be taking over the office of president in Lithuania. It is important to note that Lithuania is a small country. Lithuania is a Baltic state that has a population of nearly 3 million and has a primary export of goods and services. Lithuania has a flag with multiple colors, as you can see right here, yellow, green, and red in that order. And it's really a complex issue that really does affect all of Lithuania. Stay tuned to the Vulture's social media networks for any updates about Stankonia. Back here at home, the midterm elections have concluded with Reverend Warnock defeating Republican candidate Herschel Walker in a runoff election for Georgia's seat in the Senate. Political analysts are beginning to look ahead to the 2024 presidential election, and two candidates have risen above the rest as leaders of this party. On the Republican side is the North Dakota governor, Sterling Petty, running on a platform of raising rent on single mothers, legalizing nuclear bombs, and pushing gun licenses to be handed out at conception. Leading the Democratic side is Senator Timothy Ellis. The 28-year senator is advocating for vaccine checkpoints every 5 miles of road, estrogen burgers in school cafeterias, and litter boxes in public places. Running independent is philanthropist Bruce Wayne, who has decided to take his private interests to the public. Wayne is running on a peculiar platform to abolish the police and replacing them with a new league intended to fight for justice. Numerous corporations look to Georgia Southern University for prospective students that will make their money machines go brr for years to come. Our field reporter Micah Parks has decided to put these young scholars to the test.
Hello, this is Sidewalk Interviews with Micah. I'm here at the Parker's College of Business at Southern University, here to see if business majors are as truly smart as they say they are. When is the War of 1812?
What happened in 1812?
When is the War of 1812? Wait, it's...
December?
When is the War of 1812?
1812?
Alright, okay, we have a smart cookie on our hand. Who is the library here at Georgia Southern University named after? I need the full name.
I have no idea. I didn't even know it was named after somebody.
Is it legal for a man to marry his widowed sister?
Marry his
Widowed sister.
Sure. I don't see why not.
How many birthdays does the average man have?
52.
52? You want to try it again?
No.
The answer is one. You're only birthed one time.
Oh, shit.
Some months have 31 days. How many have 28?
All 12.
Okay, he got that one. What year was the U.S. founded?
Was the U.S. founded?
Mm-hmm. The U.S. of A. Pass.
Thank you, Micah. Around the East Georgia area, rumors have begun to spread of possible alien sightings within our community. Vulture field reporter Julian Ortiz has more on the story.
Recent sightings of an extraterrestrial have been really upsetting the rural local farming community. Tonight, I'll be interviewing a local farmer who's been dealing with a so-called alien infestation. So, Mr. Haystacks, can you tell us what you've been dealing with?
As a matter of fact, yes, I can. So, I was tending my horse, Princess Hicklebottom, when all of a sudden I hear a strange noise. It sounded like...
Okay, we got it. Anyways, can you continue to tell us what you saw?
Well, I grabbed my shotgun, Bessie, and then I looked out back. There was nothing there.
Are you sure it wasn't a hallucination in the first place?
No, it wasn't a hallucination. My farmhand, Billy Bobbathan, and the cows was missing. Now, I ain't gonna let no city slicker tell me how to do my job. Now, get out of here. Get! Ugh.
Okay, so, we'll be back with you later as we, continue our alien investigation. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Julian. We'll provide any more updates on this story, but as for now, dear viewers, don't look at the sky. A special Vulture investigation has gone into the investigation of the recent disappearances of Bobs in the country. The humble Bob was an American staple across the U.S., with various figures such as Bob Ross, Bob Marley, that dude who played Saul, and, the haircut, the Bob, and various other Bobs out there who have made impacts on everyone's lives. Their impacts on the world are overwhelmingly positive and moving us forward in some way or another with a massive legacy. However, by looking at the stats, Bob numbers have begun to drop drastically in America. Coincidentally, as Bobs have begun to phase out of society, the citizens' happiness has dropped sharply. It's clear to us that our team at the Vulture that Bobs are the key to America as a shining beacon of a great nation. This is why we are beginning the hashtag Do It For Bobs campaign, where we encourage our viewers to get out there, elope, and bring back the Bob name as a prominent American staple. Up next on the Vulture, an exclusive interview with one of the FBI's most wanted food vandals ever. Don't go away.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
Back, I'm Chris Haynes with the Vulture News Network. There have been multiple accounts of Statesboro residents having their homes broken into and their dinners ruined. The Statesboro Police Department has been on call to catch the villainous pasta pooter, who breaks into residents' homes, breaks their pasta noodles, and break on their pasta noodles and poots on said noodles. We have some home security footage of the crime in action, but we should warn you, ladies and gentlemen, what you are about to see is very disturbing. As you can see right here, this red-blooded American is making a likely delicious pasta meal. But they're at this very moment, watch very closely, ladies and gentlemen, they snap. And out of nowhere, the pasta pooter runs in and watch this, poots on said noodles. Heartbreaking. The pasta pooter has agreed to take time from his busy and criminal schedule to explain himself today. We have Vulture investigative reporter Taven Cochran to interview this flatulence fiend. Taven?
Why, thank you, Chris. So, first thing I want to ask is, why are you doing all this? Well, it's inflation and everything. Like, what's going on?
Well, thank you for having me on today. I want to save dinners all across the world, especially around the country, and I want to educate people on the importance of making it right.
But why pasta? All right? Why just pasta specifically?
It has been a passion of mine ever since I can remember from a little kid. And having it delicious, I would not want it any other way.
But talking about children, what about the kids that love pasta?
I'm trying to educate. I'm trying to tell them, hey, if you like it, but this will be even more. And sometimes, it just has to happen. So to educate, I just have to do it.
Wow, you're a monster. You know that? And I'm glad you're handcuffed right now. Because, let me tell you.
No.
Since you love the children?
No.
Huh?
I love that more.
Yeah.
You serious right now?
I'm serious.
You're serious?
Oh, no, handcuffs don't work. They don't work. Oh,
yeah, they do.
Help me. Oh.
Well, as we wait for those fellas to clean up the aisle, why don't we take a look at the weather? Why do we have weather? The weather guy's gone. Michael, what are you doing here?
Here's a brief forecast for the next 3 days. For today's average temperature is... I'm just an intern, not a meteorologist. I am not qualified to tell the weather to the viewers at home. Our resident meteorologist is out in the Bahamas getting battered by a hurricane coming our way. So, back to you, Chris.
Anyway, just taking a break. We'll be back.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. Well, not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Haynes. I'm now getting word that we have an update from the field from Julian with more on the ongoing alien invasion of Earth. Julian?
Breaking news! I cannot believe this! Not only have we found a corpse of Billy Bobbinson, but we have found the corpse of an alien!
My boy!
My God!
Look how they massacred my boy!
He's covered in blood. They took his head! They took his head! I can't believe it!
Oh, look! Oh, you mean me? What's up? What's up, bro?
It seems another alien has
What's up?
What's your name?
My name is Xenor from the planet Seeksword. What's up?
Do you know about this alien? Do you know what happened to him?
Yeah, he's from my planet. He wasn't supposed to come here. You're not supposed to invade Earth, so I killed him. It's not serious, bro. I murdered him.
You killed him in cold blood? How could you do something like that?
All right, how could your wife leave you, bro? I can read minds. I know she left you. I know your son didn't invite you to his wedding. Talk about my business. Tell him about your business, huh? Tell the camera about that, bro. I just murdered him. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. He wasn't supposed to come here. And you weren't supposed to be here either. And your wife wasn't supposed to be with you either.
I don't know why she left me. I don't know.
Yeah, we all do, though. We can all see why, all right? All right, back to you, Chris. Channel 5 News.
Thank you, Xenor. Feel free to spare me and my family. Now, dear viewers, turn up those volumes as it's time for your deep questions to get answered in another volume of Price is Right.
Good morning. My name is Price, and on this show, I'm always right. First caller.
Hi, Price is Right? So,
Good morning.
about 4 days ago, I adopted this beautiful dog for me and my boyfriend.
Okay.
But when he saw him, he completely freaked out, and he said some really mean things. Here's the little baby puppy.
God.
Ain't he cute? Please tell me what I should do.
I think it could have a great personality. It really could. I think you should get rid of it, though. That's a hideous dog. Next caller, please. Jesus.
Hey, Price. I just robbed a bank, and well, you know, they say you're always right. So I just wanted to know whether you think I should go out of the country or whether I should, you know, stay in the States. I mean, what do you think? I mean, I really don't want to get caught, but you know, I'm in really big trouble and I'm on the run. Okay. So please get back to me as soon as. Okay, wait, I gotta go.
My advice is, I think if you're going to rob a bank, you should do it in Atlanta and slide me $100,000 and I can get you off the radar. Other than that, I appreciate you guys for all of your calls. And Chris, back to you.
Thank you, Price. After our programming, don't change the channel as the long-awaited Steve Harvey Dr. Phil bout for the middleweight title taking place in the Tomb of Doom in Memphis, Tennessee will take place. This fight features the legendary Steve Harvey coming into the fight holding the title of the middleweight champion on a 23-fight winning streak, and is the overwhelming favorite to win in a knockout against his challenger. The challenger in question, the Doctor, Mr. Dr. Phil McGraw, comes into the fight measuring at a 6'3", 242 pounds, and is looking to reclaim the title in what may be the final fight of a rocky storybook career. Pre-game coverage will follow the end of this broadcast, with the fight expected to take place about an hour from now. And that's all for now. Stay tuned into the channel for after the fight to witness man-made horrors beyond our comprehension. Thank you, good afternoon, and goodbye.